A concussion isn't just a physical injury. It leaves an emotional imprint that can linger long after the headache's fade. So tap along with me while we discuss the emotional impacts and implications of concussion and the frustration of not feeling like yourself, the fear of never fully recovering, and the anxiety of pushing too hard too soon can be overwhelming. I experienced this the other day. I was feeling really good on my hike, so I decided to run downhill. I had a little setback for a couple of days. Actually, a pretty big setback. It affected me emotionally, physically. I didn't want to do anything. Everything was gone. We've got to know our limits in relation to our brain. Now, you might be asking, why am I tapping? Tapping helps us clear meridians. So it's like you're giving yourself acupuncture. And tapping also helps you talk to your subconscious or your limbic system. And the limbic system is one thing that is very much affected in concussions and head injuries because it gets intertwined with all the emotions that we were holding before and afterhand, and it remembers the impact. So the impact isn't just affecting the cortex, it's also affecting deep in the cerebellum, the limbic system, the entire nervous system, which in turn affects the entire body. So I know you feel overwhelmed from the head injury or head injuries. Maybe you've had a lot in your lifetime, right? But healing is possible. I am proof until a couple months ago when I hit my head again. But I'm healed and I know how to do this work. Your brain and body are designed to recover, and with the right approach, you can reclaim your confidence, clarity, and strength. Now remember, healing isn't just an hour once a week. Healing is an everyday thing. And the more you do your work, the more your body begins taking over on its own and actually healing. So the key is addressing not just the physical symptoms, but also the emotional patterns that keep you stuck in a cycle of doubt and hesitation. The anger, fears, worries, resentments, jealousy, grief, hatred, the inability to forgive everyone involved, the things involved. You're not broken, you're healing. And with the right guidance, the healing can happen faster and more completely than you ever thought possible, than you've ever experienced. So that's where I come in. I specialize in helping athletes and individuals because, truth be told, we've all been an athlete at some time in our life, right? Even if we're not officially an athlete, we may have strapped on a pair of roller skates back in the day, or rollerblades, or tried our hand at skateboarding or snowboarding. And although you weren't an athlete, you wanted to try it out because of whatever was happening in that day, and you bumped your head. Now, realize that not all concussions are diagnosed, and not all head injuries end up with concussion, because concussion is actually what's happening in the brain. But all head injuries can have an impact on the cranial bones as well as the emotions. And that's why we're tapping right now. I realize I'm not tapping in the same spot every time, and that's okay. You're going to download the tapping protocol from my website. It's absolutely free, kimmcintyre.com. And you're going to release the emotional and energetic blocks that concussions leave behind using this combination of tapping, the energetic healing that I was born with but didn't know, and all of the knowledge and education that I put myself through, as well as the wisdom of healing my own stuff. And we're going to rewire your brain and your entire body for recovery. I'll help you move past the fear, fatigue, and fog so you can get back to your game. Whether that's in sports, work, or simply just life itself. Ready to take control of your healing and break free from the emotional weight of your injury? Let's work together. Your comeback story starts right now.